Osiris. A dangerous and cunning Goa'uld, the villain Osiris was banished to Earth for thousands of years. Upon its reemergence, the symbiote took a young archaeologist named Sarah Gardner, former girlfriend of Daniel Jackson, as its new host. After escaping the planet in a hidden ship, she soon entered the service of Anubis, who was poised to conquer the galaxy. For 3 years, Osiris was a particularly sharp thorn in the side of SG-1 and its allies. In Egyptian mythology, Osiris was the first pharaoh of Egypt. Osiris' brother and enemy was Setesh, also known as Seth, who sealed him inside a Goa'uld stasis jar and, according to the myth, cast him into the Nile River. The Osiris jar was discovered millennia later, in the 20th century, by the Stuart expedition. But the ship carrying Osiris away from Egypt sank, and its contents were not salvaged for some 70 years. Finally arriving in Chicago, the Osiris jar was opened by Dr. Sarah Gardner, a former student of David Jordan. Gardner was eager to make an important archaeological discovery that would distinguish her young career. Osiris took her as his new host. Unable to discover the location of the Stargate, Osiris fled Earth in a hidden Goa'uld ship, promising one day to return with a vengeance. Osiris' queen, meanwhile, also had been imprisoned by Seth in a canopic jar many centuries ago. But by the time it reached Chicago, that jar's seal had been damaged, and the symbiote inside was dead. Once free from imprisonment, Osiris managed to build a relatively strong base of power in a short period of time, taking advantage of favorable conditions within the Goa'uld Empire. Then she learned that her old associate Anubis had also returned from a centuries-long absence. He too was working to regain his power and influence in the galaxy. Osiris agreed to join his ranks, and was appointed as Anubis' envoy to the System Lords Summit in the Hasara system. There she convinced the other System Lords to readmit Anubis into their ranks. Sometime later, Anubis overpowered the collective, and Osiris remained at his side in the new order. But the source of Anubis' great power was his knowledge of all things ancient, including powerful shields for his ships. Osiris used this technology to overpower an Asgard warship, helping to capture Supreme Commander Thor. When Osiris and Anubis learned that SG-1 was searching for a lost city of the ancients, perhaps filled with technological treasures, she was sent back to the planet to investigate. With a ship cloaked in orbit, Osiris was able to remain hidden for several weeks. She used memory recall technology to link with Daniel Jackson's mind while he slept. Inside his dreams, Osiris posed as its host, Sarah, in order to manipulate Daniel into revealing the location of the lost city. When she discovered that his subconscious mind did not have what she wanted, Osiris moved to kill him, but was overtaken and captured. The Tok'ra quickly arrived to extract the Osiris symbiote from Sarah Gardner's body. Though Sarah survived to reclaim her life, it is believed that Osiris was likely killed. After centuries of slumber, the Goa'uld's grand return to power proved to be short-lived. Visit the Stargate Omnipedia at gateworld.net to read more about Osiris and the best and worst of the Goa'uld. Be sure to leave us a comment below and subscribe now to Gateworld on YouTube for more videos.